No, that is not retired life. Retired life means Krishna bhajan, to come close to God, to understand God, and to attain Vaikuntha in this life. That is the purpose of retirement. So Navdat Maharaj was ready to retire. When the children came back from Gurukul, he divided up the kingdom between them and retired. But one son did not come back from the Guru. His name was Nabhag. Nabhag's son, Nabhag. Vasudev Maharaj's son, Vasudev. Janak Maharaj's daughter, Janaki. So Nabhag Maharaj's son was Nabhag, one of the sons. All the sons came back from Gurukul, but Nabhag did not come back. So Maharaj Nabhag asked his other sons, why your brother Nabhag did not come back with you from Gurukul? All of you graduated, all of you completed education. So they said, Father, maybe he wants to become a Naishtik Brahmachari. Maybe he wants to remain a lifelong Brahmachari. That's why he did not come. They speculated. They never asked Nabhag, why you are not coming with us? Actually, Nabhag wanted to get further training from his Gurudev. He wanted to do postdoc. So he stayed back. But they thought, oh, maybe he doesn't want to ever come home. He wants to become a lifelong Brahmachari, Naishtik Brahmachari. So father said, okay, that's very good. He wants to become a lifelong Brahmachari. It's good. Okay, so whatever property is there, then all of you brothers, you divide among yourselves. I am taking sannyas. And Nabhag Maharaj went to the forest to do Krishna bhajan. And the sons who came back from Gurukul, they happily divided up the property. Now there was a share of property for Nabhag also, but they took it. All of them, they divided it. Good. If it is divided by 5, now it's divided by 4. So you get more. So they were very happy. I was going to go verse by verse, but we don't have time. We have only 30 more minutes. So I'll just tell the story free flowing. Very good. So then the brothers were very happy for some time. But then, after some time, Nabhag came back. Nabhag came back to the kingdom. And he saw that his brothers had taken all the property. So he said, dear brothers, I have completed my full training at Gurukul, some extra training also. So can I have my share of property? Because I am also Kshatriya. I need some land to rule. So the brothers, they said, just a second. One moment, please. They went to the side and had a quick Ishtagoshti. We were not expecting that he will come back. Nabhag has come back. What to do? What to do? ऐसा करते हैं. We'll do one thing. We will tell him that your share of the property is the father. Take the old man. So they come back and they said, Nabhag, we have kept the best part of the property for you. Hare Krishna. And what is that? Our old father. You take care of him. He is your share of the property. Take care of the old man. Nabhag was very innocent. Saralta hi Vaishnava. He was very innocent, very saral. He said, oh, okay, thank you. You gave me the best part of the property. Thank you. Happily he goes to find his father. Finds his father somewhere in the forest. Father is doing bhajan. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. He goes, offers obeisances to his father. Father says, hey, Nabhag, you came back? I was told by your brothers that you are never going to come back. He said, no, father, I came back. I wanted to learn some extra from Gurudev. So he kept me in the Gurukul. Now my training is complete. And today I came back. And I met our brothers. Acha? So they had not kept any property for you? No, father. They are so merciful. My brothers are so nice to me. They kept the best part of the property for me. They took all the dead property. But they gave me the one who created all that property. You are my property. They said, you are my property. I should take care of you. Maharaj Nabhag, he understood the wicked nature of his other sons. He said, Beta Nabhag, aap bahut bhole ho. You're very innocent. Actually, your brothers have cheated you. I am not your property. Now I am the property of Krishna. But it's okay, beta. Don't go back to your brothers. Don't go back to the kingdom. I will tell you a solution. You go little deep into the forest, there is an ashram of Angira Muni. Angira Muni is not there, but Angira Muni's disciples are there. And they are Swargakami. They want to go to Swargalok. And for that purpose, they are doing a very elaborate yajna. It's a 7-day yajna. How we do yajna, it is only 2-3 hours. So this was 7-day yajna. 7 days continuously the ghee has to flow into the fire. You cannot sleep. You will die if you don't sleep for 7 days and 7 nights. And once you asan maar ke baithe, you sit on the asan, you cannot get up for 7 days. That is those are the satyug. People had such power, they would sit. We would find it difficult to sit 2 hours for japa. So they were doing yajna, and Nabhag Maharaj told his son Nabhag that the funny thing is, it's a 7-day yajna, but they are doing it since many months. Yeah. Because they don't understand, but they are making a mistake. Therefore, they are not getting the fruit of the sacrifice. At the end of 7-day sacrifice, a Swarga Viman should come and take them to Swargalok, where for thousands of years they are supposed to enjoy. If the yajna is completed properly, but they don't realize on the 6th day, there are 2 mantras which they are remembering wrong and they are pronouncing wrong. Therefore, the full yajna is failing. And then they say, nothing happened. 7-day yajna is gone, but no Viman came. Okay, tomorrow let's start again. And again they do. They are not, because see, in those days it was Shruti. You just hear it and you have to remember it, reproduce it. There were no books. So if you remember something wrong, after hearing, it's wrong. You don't get the result. It was so strict. So Nabhag Maharaj said, my dear son Nabhag, on the 6th day, there are 2 mantras from Yajurved which they have memorized wrong. So those disciples of Angira Muni, they are mispronouncing them. That is the truti. That is the fault in their yajna, because of which they are not getting any result. You have done postdoc. You have done extra with your Guru there. So even though you are a Kshatriya, your knowledge is more than a Brahman. Hare Krishna. You are such an expert student of your Gurudev. I am 100% sure you know those 2 mantras. Go there on the 6th day. When they look at each other and they falter, they know. When they start faltering, you speak the mantras. 2 mantras. Everything else they know. Those 2 mantras, you correct them, chant them properly, and their yajna will be successful. And then, when the yajna will be successful, the Viman will come from Swarga to take them to heaven. And there they will enjoy for thousands of years. That's what they want. That's Swarga coming. Now for yajna, you need big patra in the yajna kund. Their whole, it's a yajna kund as big as this tarp. This is blue tarp as big as this. And it is made of solid 24 karat gold. Can you imagine? The pillars of the mandap are not bamboo. They are solid 24 karat gold. The big spoon to put ahuti, it is 24 karat gold. And all the offerings kept in different trays and plot, they are not aluminum foil, solid gold. All the paraphernalia for this yajna is supposed to be suvarna, pure gold. And they have that. Now, when they go to Swarga, they don't need all this paraphernalia. They will leave it behind. And because you help them make the sacrifice successful, I am sure they will leave it for you. Hari Bol. Are Nabhag, तेरी तो लाइफ बन जाएगी. You can retire like me then. It is so much gold there. You get everything you keep, and then you don't have to work. That will be your income. Jackpot. So, beta, go and let me do bhajan. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Nabhag, he goes in that direction, and sure enough, he finds the ashram of Angira Muni. And the disciples of Angira Muni are, oh, Swaha, they're doing the yajna. And he realizes just by hearing the yajna, they have just started. It's the first day. So he goes to the corner and does achaman and he sits down. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. On day 6, these brahmanas, as they are doing yajna, suddenly, when they come to a certain point, they start looking at each other. And immediately, Nabha sitting there, he chants those two mantras. And they realize, oops, we were saying it all wrong. That's why. This was the mistake. And then they go. From there, then they continue. And on day 7, the yajna is successful. As soon as they put the final oblation of ghee in the fire, ooh, there's a Swarga Viman that comes and said, Chalo, you have a paid vacation for 50,000 years. Chalo, get on board. Yay, honeymoon. We go for a 15-day vacation, we feel very happy. Now, 50,000 years, so enjoy. Sorry. How many of you want? Don't raise your hand. That's not what we want. We want Krishna Prem. न धनम न जनम न सुंदरिम कविताम वा जगदीश कामये मम जन्मनि जन्मनीश्वरे भवता भक्तिरहितुतित्वये. So the Viman comes one by one. The disciples of Angira Muni, they get on board. They have their boarding pass. They get on the flight to Swarga. And then they look at this young brahmachari sitting there. They said, Nabhag, you have done a great favor. For so many months, we were failing. Every time the passport was wrong, you have helped us. Listen, you see all this Yajna Mandap with all the paraphernalia? It's yours. Tata, bye bye. We don't need it now. We are going to heaven. You enjoy. By the time we come back from heaven, Shire Punya Martaloka Vishanti, probably it will be a different yuga. So we don't need all this. You enjoy. Keep it. Enjoy. Your 2-3 generations can live happily with that much gold. And there are many gold coins also. So they go to heaven. And Navak, our postdoc, he is very happy. He said, my brothers cheated me, but my father saved me. Now I can have a kingdom. I can rule as a Kshatriya. I have learned so much now. I can apply all that I have learned. I will create a nice kingdom now. Starts collecting everything, all the gold. From the Uttar Disha, from the north direction, a very tall, powerful figure comes. His complexion is very dark black. And he looks very fearsome, but at the same time, very noble. He comes and he tells Nabhag, Nabhag, don't you touch. Don't touch anything here. Everything in this Yajna Shala belongs to me. It is my property. Now Nabhag got a shock of his life. First, brothers treated him. Then 7 days, bichara, he sat there patiently to chant 2 mantras. Anyway, sitting in a Kirtan fest, your slot is 2 mantras. You want at least 30-minute slot. Bichara, he sat there and finally he got all this gold. And as he's about to collect it, somebody comes and says, this is mine, Baba. Who told you this? It's mine. Nanak says, Prabhu, I don't know who you are, but all this gold is mine. It was just now given to me by the Brahmanas who are descendants of Angira Muni. FYI. The man who came from the north direction, he says, just now the disciples of Angira Muni gave you this. Bacha, many centuries ago this was given to me. It's already mine. This is mine. He says, see my father, ex-king, Naval Maharaj. He is doing tapasya in the forest close by. He told me I should come and help these Brahmanas and they will give me all the remaining gold. And they actually gave me, this is mine, Prabhu. He said, Nahi, bacha, you don't understand. This is all mine. If you don't believe me, go and ask your father. Go and ask Maharaj Naval. He will tell you that all this belongs to me and nobody else. Huh? He says, okay, let's go and ask my father. Nabhak says, the man who came from north, he says, I don't need to come with you. You go and talk to your father. And whatever verdict your father gives, I will accept it. I don't need any proof. I don't need to come with you to check whether you are telling me. Because he can go, come back and say, my father said it's fine. And he could lie. But this man who came from north, he says, I don't need to verify. I don't need proof. I don't need witness. You go, talk to your father, and then come and tell me. Whatever your father decides is fine. But I'm telling you, all this is mine. Nabha says, okay, Prabhu, let me go. Nabha goes back to his father. Father is chanting, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. He comes, offers obeisances to his father. Now what? What do you want now? You didn't get the gold? He said, I got and then not got also. Let me tell you what happened. Exactly as you said, I went on the 6th day. I realized they were making mistake. I corrected them. The yajna was successful. Viman came, took them to Swami. And they gave all the gold to me. As I was about to collect it, a man came from the northern direction. His complexion was very dark. He looks very grave, but very serene. His voice is deep like the rumbling of the clouds. And as I was about to collect the gold, he forbade me. He said, stop. All this belongs to me. You don't collect it. Nathal Maharaj thinks. He said, did he have bhasma on his body? He says, yes. He had bhasma on his body. He said, yes, he's right. All that gold belongs to him. It doesn't belong to you. Yes. My bad. The man from the north direction is right, and you and me are wrong. None of that gold belongs to you, my son. Don't you touch it. Immediately go and hand over everything to that man. In fact, what to speak of the gold? Everything in this world belongs to him. He is none other than Shankar Bhagwan. Haribol. Says many years ago, when he had an altercation with his father-in-law, Daksha Prajapati, there was cursing, counter cursing. Daksha Prajapati said, Shankar Bhagwan will not have any share in the yajna. But then by the arrangement of Lord Vishnu, it was decided, but whatever remains behind, in any yajna, that is the property of Lord Shiva. So what Lord Shiva is saying is correct. He came from north, once he came from Kailash. It has to be Lord Shiva, and therefore he is rightly claiming that whatever is left behind belongs to him. That is already settled. So go and give it to them. It says. So he said, okay. Nabha has no qualms. He's okay. He's okay. Father, as you said. Nabha goes running and offers full danda pranam at the lotus feet of that personality. And he says, my father told me you are Lord Shiva. I'm so fortunate you gave me darshan. Prabhu, you should have told me you are Shankar Bhagwan. I would have happily given everything to you. Please forgive me, I made you wait here. My father said, not only all this gold, but everything in the three worlds belongs to you. You are Tribhuvan Pati, Shankar Bhagwan. Please accept my humble obeisances. Shankar Bhagwan tells Nabha, my dear child, I am very pleased with you. You could have lied to me that your father said, if it was Duryodhan, he said, you could have lied to me, but you were so honest. And not only honest, there is no sorrow, there is no grudge in your voice, in your facial expressions. You are happily giving everything to me. What this means is, one moment you are a billionaire, and next moment you are a pauper. But he has a smile on his face. He's grateful. He's happy. He's peaceful. He said, Nabha, I'm very pleased with you. Therefore, all this gold you keep. Plus, I will give you Ashirwad. I am Ashutosh. Very quickly, I am satisfied. I give you blessings that you will have pure love for Krishna. All the mantras that you learned staying back in Gurukul, you will understand their true meaning. And that true meaning of all the mantras will never leave your heart. And you will have eternal love for Lord Krishna, who is Purna Brahma Sanatana. Lord Shiva blessed him, and then Nabhag became the king. And by the blessings of Lord Shiva, Nabhag, what were some of the personal qualities of Nabhag? Kids, youth, tell something that you liked about Nabhag in his personality. Very selfless. Okay. What else? Very good. Honest. He was honest and straightforward. Yes. Anything else? Any nice quality about Nabhag? Yes. He listens to her. He was obedient to his father. He had faith in his father. Yes. He was very detached. And by the blessings of Lord Shiva, Vaishnavana Metha Shambhu, he got pure devotion. And this Nabhag Maharaj gave birth to a son, a pure devotee of Krishna, whose name was Sri Ambarish Maharaj. Like father, like son. Shukdev Goswami is telling this story to Maharaj Parikshit in the 9th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. And Shukdev Goswami says this Ambarish Maharaj was such a great devotee, Parikshit, that even the curse of a Brahma Shap, did not touch him. Now this is 9th canto. It's already day 5 of Bhagavatam. And Parikshit Maharaj is on his death because of a curse of a Brahman. As soon as Parikshit Maharaj hears, what? Ambarish Maharaj was such a great king. Well, I am also king. He was a great devotee of Krishna. Well, I am also a very dear devotee of Krishna. Came into my mother's womb to protect me. And the curse of a Brahman did not work on Ambarish Maharaj. Parikshit Maharaj, he said, Prabhu, Shukdev Goswami, you got to tell me this story. I want to hear everything about this Ambarish Maharaj. How is it? The curse of a Brahman is unavoidable. It must work. How is it that Ambarish Maharaj escaped the curse of a Brahman? Please tell me. And then Sri Shukdev Goswami starts telling the story of Ambarish Maharaj. But we have no time. No, we have another 15 minutes. Yeah. 15 minutes. 15, but we have to do Q&A also. Questions. So then, Sri Shukdev Goswami says the son of this Nabhag was Ambarish Maharaj. Now the story is going to flow because we have to finish it. So please forgive me. Hare Krishna. He was such a pure devotee. Savai Manah Krishna Padaravindoya Vacham Shivaikuntha Gunanuvaranane. He was always thinking of Krishna. His voice was always glorifying Krishna. With his eyes, he used to go to the temple. My dear friend, Gauchnitai Prabhu told me I should speak about temple. He had a beautiful temple of Krishna. And with his eyes, he would take darshan of Lord Krishna. Like we have Shri Radha, Kanachandji, taking darshan of Radha Krishna with his eyes, with his hands. Karo Hare Mandir Marjanadishu. He would clean the Mandir Marjan with his hands. With his feet, he would circumambulate. With his tongue, he would taste the prasad of Krishna. With his nose, he would smell the fragrance of Tulsi offered at the lotus feet of Krishna. With his ears, he would hear Krishna Katha, Krishna Kirtan. And with his mouth, he would speak Krishna Katha. And with his sense of touch, he would embrace devotees. Haribol. This was Ambarish Maharaj. He became such a powerful king that the entire planet Earth came under his rule. And day and night he was absorbed in Krishna consciousness. So much so that Lord Narayan became worried. Yaar, ye kuch karta hi nahi hai. He was always chanting. He was always worshipping. He was always bowing down to me. He was always doing parikrama. Kabhi bhi chao. You see him anytime. Ambarish Maharaj is never in cabinet meeting. He's never working. He's fully absorbed in Krishna consciousness. Sudarshan Chakra, go and stay with Ambarish Maharaj. Protect him. Protect his kingdom. Make sure no enemies harm him. Let him do his bhajan peaceful. Krishna gave his Sudarshan Chakra to Ambarish Maharaj. And Ambarish Maharaj is engaged in Krishna consciousness. Ambarish Maharaj said, for the welfare of my kingdom, let me do Ekadashi Vrat in the holiest of all holy places, Shri Vrindavan Dham. Shri Vrindavan Dham ki! He goes to Madhuban on the banks of Shri Yamuna Devi, the river Yamuna. And for 1 year, he stays there with the exclusive purpose of strictly observing the Ekadashi, Dwadashi Vrat. Nirjala. After completing that vrat for 1 year, in the month of Kartik, he starts in Kartik until the next Kartik Ekadashi he does. In the month of Kartik, on the banks of Yamuna in Madhuban, Ambarish Maharaj, along with his wife, he does this vrat. And the final Ekadashi, after that there is Udyapan. After final Ekadashi, on Dwadashi, he has to do Paran of his fast. And there is Gautam Rishi, Asit Rishi, Vashishta Muni. There. They are his priests. They all agree that now is the time, auspicious Murta, to complete the vrat, to eat Anna and complete an Ekadashi vrat. So Ambarish Maharaj does Achaman, he sits down and Mahaprasade Govinda and he's about to take Krishna Prasad. Then who comes? Durvasa Muni. Uninvited, unannounced, unexpected guest. Tithi. Oh, Tithi. He comes. Immediately Ambarish Maharaj stands up. He has not touched. He's about to start, but he immediately gets up. He says, Aho Bhagyam, Aho Bhagyam. Durvasa Muni, you have come. You have come. Swagatam, Swagatam, Suswagatam. Please come. Please sit and please take Krishna Prasad. Allow me to serve you. Please take Krishna Prasad. Durvasa Muni says, Ambarish Maharaj, you're so nice. You're offering me Prasad. Of course I will take Prasad. But I have to do my Gayatri. I have to take my afternoon snan. So let me go. Yamuna is right here. Let me take bath in Yamuna. Let me do my Gayatri. And then I will come and eat Krishna Prasad. Wait for me. Yes, yes. Yes, Maharaj, I will wait for you. Ambarish Maharaj is waiting for Durvasa Muni. Durvasa Muni goes in a Dachaman in Yamuna water. Who? He goes underwater in Yamuna. In meditating on Yamuna. Takes his bath and he's just gets absorbed in meditation on Brahman. The effulgence coming from Krishna's body, he gets absorbed in that. As he's absorbed, he forgets what is the time. And Paran, completion of Ekadashi Vrat by eating Anna, must be performed in a stipulated mood. 48 minutes, sometimes more, sometimes less, but there's a window when you have to do it. And that time was quickly passing. And all the Brahmanas, Gautam Rishi, Asit Rishi, Vashishta Muni, they are all getting restless that Maharaj, you have not broken the fast, you have to eat Anna, you have to eat something, you have Nirjala, you have to break the fast. If you don't break the fast, then the fast is not completed. If the fast is not completed, you will not get the fruit. Ambarish Maharaj said, I am doing this work not for myself, but for my citizens. It's for their welfare. I must observe it properly. At the same time, I cannot eat before my guest. This is called Dharma Sankat. Ambarish Maharaj says, but I have done Nirjala Ekadashi, so if I drink water, it will break the fast. So I will drink few drops of Charnamrit to break the fast and then I will wait for Durvasa Muni. What do all of you think? Asit Muni, Gautam Muni, and Vashishta Muni and other Brahmanas, they all agree unanimously. It's a great idea. Do it like that. So he takes 3 drops of Charnamrit and drinks it to break the Nirjala fast, and then with folded hands, he's just waiting for Durvasa Muni. Now, Durvasa Muni is sitting in Yamuna and he is meditating on the Brahman. But as soon as our Ambarish Maharaj does that, this meditation breaks. How dare he drink water before me? He comes out of the Yamuna and he comes right in a dripping wet. Doesn't even have time with a gamcha to dry himself. He comes all dripping wet, his jata, beard, everything is soaking wet. He comes in front of Ambarish Maharaj. Ambarish Maharaj, the fellow you are. How wicked you are. You invite me. You make me your guest. You invite me to eat, and then before me, you eat. You did this just to insult me. You're so proud that you are a king, and you think I am a kitchen Brahmin. I have no possessions, and you think you possess the whole kingdom. You are proud of your wealth. You are proud of your position. You are proud of your power, and you think I am powerless. Let me show you what my power is. From his hair, Durvasa Muni's fit of anger, he plucked out a bunch of hair and chanted a mantra and threw it on the ground. And from that bunch of hair, not a hairy demon, but a fiery demon came. A fiery demon came. This demon's body was made of fire. He was holding a trishul. Durvasa Muni is very powerful. Whose son is he? Durvasa Muni, he is the son of Lord Shiva. He is the Amsha of Lord Shiva. Somadev, Brahmaji, Dattatreya Vishnu, and Durvasa Muni, son of Lord Shiva. He is very powerful. So this demon is like an extension of Durvasa Muni. He is holding a trident, a trishul, and comes charging at Ambarish Maharaj to kill Ambarish Maharaj. Imagine. And this fiery demon is so big that when he walks towards Ambarish Maharaj, there is bhukampa. There are earthquakes. The earth starts trembling. He's so powerful. Everybody is scared. Everybody runs away. Everybody hides behind trees. Some enter the Yamuna thinking that in the water the fire will not touch. But Ambarish Maharaj is standing right there. He doesn't move one step. He's standing right there, completely absorbed in Krishna. Mare Krishna, Rakhe Krishna, Mare Ke. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Maro bhi, rakho bhi, jo ichha tohar, nitya dasa prati, tua adhikar. Oh Krishna, I am your servant. You have full rights over me. Do what you want. You want to kill me? Kill me. You want to save me? Save. It's all up to you. Immediately, out of nowhere, the Sudarshan Chakra came. Sudarshan Chakra came, and the Sudarshan Chakra completely burned this fiery demon to ashes. Fire was burnt. The fire got consumed. Only ashes were left. And then the Sudarshan Chakra pointed towards Durvasa Muni and whoop, went towards Durvasa Muni. And Durvasa Muni was too shocked. He thought Ambarish is going to die. And now his life was in danger. He immediately turned around and with his yogic power, whoop, took off. Started running. He entered the water of Yamuna, but Sudarshan Chakra entered there. He climbed up the Himalayan mountains. Chakra went there. He went to Mount Sumeru and entered the deep caves of Mount Sumeru. Sudarshan Chakra came there. And the chakra was just barely touching his back. So if he's whenever Durvasa Muni used to slow down, he used to get shut down. He used to fall, and then he used to increase his speed. As soon as you slow down a little bit, it's like running on a treadmill at a fixed rate. Constantly was running. He went to Indradev. He went to all the Dikpatis. They said, go away, don't come to my house. You will come back, Chakra will burn my house. Out. I don't have home insurance. Go. Everybody told him to get out. Finally, he said, I must go to Brahmaji. Brahmadev is the father of all devatas. He goes to Satyalo, the abode of Lord Brahma. And he says, Brahmaji, please save me. The chakra of Vishnu is chasing me. It's about to kill me. It's already cut my back in many places. I cannot keep running. Help me. And while pleading, he's running. He's running and the chakra is behind him. Brahmaji said, immediately leave Brahmalo. I don't want you here. You will put my abode also in danger. Don't you know that I am nothing in front of Lord Vishnu? In fact, I take birth from the lotus flower that comes from the Navi of Garbhodakshay Vishnu. He is my father. Go away. You should think twice now before offending the devotees of Lord Vishnu. Go. Durvasa Muni says that I must go to Kailash. Lord Shiva will save me. Because he's Shiv Putra, Durvasa Muni. He goes to Kailash. And he says, oh Lord Shiva, Mother Parvati, save me. My life is in great danger. You are Sharanagat Vatsal. Oh Shivji, you are very merciful to those who take shelter of you. Please save me. Please save me. Lord Shiva says that I know the answer to every question. And I'm telling you, you cannot be safe in Kailash. In fact, if you remain here with the chakra, there will be disturbance in Kailash also, so you better go. You should think twice before offending the devotees of Lord Vishnu. In fact, all of us, we are created, maintained, and destroyed by Lord Mahavishnu. When Lord Mahavishnu inhales, all the Srishti, including all the 11 Rudras, we all perish. It is Lord Vishnu who is the resting place of everyone. And rascal Durvasa, this Sudarshan Chakra is the weapon of Lord Vishnu. Out of here! You have no place here. Go. Where should I go, Father? Where should I go? Go to the abode of Lord Vishnu. Go to Vaikuntha. In Vaikuntha, there is no anxiety. Go there. Are you in anxiety? A lot. Then go to Vaikuntha. So Durvasa was so powerful, he was able to go to Vaikuntha. He went to the Prapanchik Vaikuntha planet and then Brahmanda. He went there and he fell at the lotus feet of Lord Vishnu. And he said, "Oh Lord Vishnu, I have heard from Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva that you are fully independent. You are the supreme personality of Godhead. You give protection to everyone from any danger. Right now, my life is in danger because of your weapon. Sudarshan Chakra, it is cutting me. It is said that in Vaikuntha, nobody feels pain. I am in Vaikuntha. I am in your presence. And my back is hurting like anything. It is cutting me. I cannot stop running. Please save me. Save me. Withdraw your Sudarshan Chakra. You are the supreme independent Lord. Avidya Swaraj. Hey Swaraj, Bhagwan, you are independent. Please save me. You are, no, go Brahman, Hitayasha. I am a Brahman. Save me. Save me. Save me. Lord Vishnu says, please repeat after me. अहम भक्त पराधीनो इह स्वतंत्र इव द्विज साधुभिर्ग्रस्त हृदयो भक्तैर्भक्त जनप्रिय. Durvasa Muni said, "Oh Lord Vishnu, you are fully independent. Lord, protect me." Lord Vishnu says, "Aham bhakta paradhina hi aswatantra iva dvija." Oh Brahman, oh Dvija, and you said, "Go Brahman, Hitaya, Namo Brahman, Deva, you are my Lord, I am a Brahman, save me." Oh Dvija, oh Brahman, please know I am aswatantra. I am not independent. Who are you dependent on? Aham bhakta paradhina. I am subservient to my devotees, like Ambarish Maharaj. And he says, Aham bhakta paradhina, he asatantra, eva dvisha. Oh Dvish, oh Brahman. He doesn't call Durvasa a devotee. Because you Brahman know that I am not independent. I am dependent on my devotees. Aham bhakta paradhina. So then Durvasa Muni says, but please save me. Lord Vishnu says, my devotees keep me in their heart, and therefore my devotees are in my heart. My devotees cannot think of me, cannot think of anyone but me, and I cannot think of anyone but my devotees. We have a relationship of love, O Durvasa. And you offended my Premi Bhakta, you offended my dear devotee Ambarish Maharaj. Who do you think you are? Even I cannot save you. Even you cannot save me. Even I cannot save you. Who can save me? Go back to Ambarish. Back to square one. Where you started running, go back there. Make a full circle. Circumambulate Ambarish Maharaj. Fall at his feet and beg forgiveness. Only Ambarish Maharaj can give you protection. But I'm a Brahman. You're a Kshatriya. I'm high. Go. There is no other way. Only if Ambarish Maharaj forgives you, you will be saved. Bhagwan, you know what to do. Ambarish Maharaj is standing there. Now, all this marathon that Durvasa Muni ran, Mount Sumeru, Indradev, Dikpals, Brahmalok, Kailash, Vaikuntha, 1 year elapsed. Or not. For 1 year, which Ambarish Maharaj is standing with folded hands. When will my guest come back? Guest Bhagya. I cannot eat. I cannot eat. 3 drops of Charnamrita. He's just waiting. When will the guest is absconding? Lost, not found. After 1 year, Durvasa Muni comes and he sees Ambarish Maharaj is waiting for him. He comes and he fast to his circumambulates Ambarish Maharaj. What's going on? Next moment, he's at the feet of Ambarish Maharaj, Durvasa Muni. Ambarish Maharaj is so embarrassed. He said, Brahman, I am Kshatriya, I am so embarrassed. Don't tell me, Brahman. You have I have understood now. Don't tell me all this. You are a pure devotee. I am not a devotee. And today I have understood the glory of a pure devotee. The glory of a pure devotee is such that nothing is impossible for a pure devotee because Krishna se toma. Pure devotees Krishna को अपने जेब में नहीं घूमते हैं. Krishna se tomar, Krishna dite paro tomar shakti ache. Just like we take out our wallet and we give people, a pure devotee give Krishna. Krishna se tomar, Krishna is your property. Krishna dite paro tomar shakti. Take Chaitanya Charitamrita and see how many times Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, I am the property of Haridas Thakur, I am the property of Vasudeva Datta, I am the property of Ramananda Rai, I am the property of this devotee, I am the property of that devotee. They can sell me wherever they want, at whatever price they want. Krishna said, Tomar, Krishna dite paro, Tomar shakti ache. A pure devotee has the power to deliver Krishna to others. Krishna is private property, but a pure devotee makes Krishna public property. Who had Krishna in America? Who had Krishna on this continent before 1965? Srila Prabhupada came, took sannyas. Today is the anniversary of Srila Prabhupada's sannyas, and he freely distributed Krishna to everyone. He made private property public property. Krishna, he brought Krishna, he brought Jagannath on the streets of San Francisco. Haribol, you Jagannath Puri Dham. This is the power of a devotee. Durva Swami says, today I have understood the power, the prabha of a devotee. Never again I will offend a devotee. He offers obeisance to Ambarish Maharaj. Ambarish Maharaj picks him up, embraces, and he says, now please eat. I was standing Vajan, but you were running for 1 year continuously. So please eat now. Chakra is gone. Chakra is gone, don't have to worry. Chakra is gone, you eat now. Eat chakli. No, not chakli. Don't give anything out. So then, Ambarish Maharaj personally serves Durvasa Muni. And Durvasa Muni eats Krishna Prasad. And then Ambarish Maharaj breaks his fast. Haribol! This is the power of Ambarish Maharaj. This is the power of bhakti. And this bhakti, Srila Prabhupada took sannyas and came to America and went to all over the world to give this nectar to us. And there are many such beautiful stories in Srimad Bhagavatam. We have Srimad Bhagavatam. If any of you, today is a very auspicious day to get a set of Srimad Bhagavatam. If any of you want the full Bhagavatam, 18,000 Sanskrit shlokas, it's called Bhagavad Mahapuran. You please contact our Tauji Nidai Prabhu. Today will be a very auspicious day to have Bhagavatam in your house and you can start reading Srimad Bhagavatam. It will bring a lot of auspiciousness in your life. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Any question or comment?
I have a related question from the previous class. So in one of the classes you said, which is maybe related. So Bhakti Vinod Thakur, when he was being questioned that why didn't have tilak on his forehead, and then he said that I have not taken the Guru Diksha yet. So this is a symbol of taking the Guru Diksha.
So the tilak is Guru Pradatta.
Guru Pradatta. Yeah. So how do we relate that in? I mean, Srila Prabhupada made it free. So now anybody is wearing that in the love of Krishna, saying, I decorate my body. It's not my body, it's your body. You just given me this body just to do your bhakti. So they just, with love, they all put together without, even taking initiation or taking in their life. So how do we relate that? Is that, I was just thinking when you narrated that, I was just thinking that maybe he just, because the person who was sitting and then asking, he was not in the right consciousness. So he was just telling that just to avoid the situation and not to debate in a unhealthy situation. But is it true, Prabhuji? I was just relating how that.
It is true because see, let's say someone takes Diksha in the Radharaman Parivar, or they take Diksha in the Shri Sampradaya. Then the tilaks are different. They have the red line in between, indicating Lakshmi Ji. someone takes Diksha in the Shamanandi Sampradaya. Then Shamananda Prabhu had different tilak that Radharani gave. So the tilak is Guru Pradatta. Mantra is Guru Pradatta. And Kanthimala also is Guru Pradatta. For example, in our Sampradaya, one round Kanthimala means we are following the four regulative principles and we are chanting Hare Krishna. Two round Kanthimala means we are following the four regulative principles, we are chanting Hare Krishna, and we have taken Guru Padashraya, we are aspiring from somebody. Then you were two round. And three round Kanthimala means we are following the four regulative principles, we are chanting 16 rounds, and we are initiated duly by our spiritual master. Now, in some Sampradaya, there were two circle Kanthimala, indicating Radha and Krishna. Yugal Murti. So there is different. Ours is three means Karmana Manasa Vacha. Body, mind, and soul you want to serve Krishna. So three. They have two. Then there are some Sampradayas, they have Shri Sampradaya, they have one big tulsi like this around their neck. So in different Sampradaya, the Kanthi also will be different. Therefore, Kanthi also is Guru Pradatta. So unless we know which Guru Parampara we want to take shelter of, we cannot really have the tilak. So in ISKCON now, when we put tilak even before Diksha, it is because we have accepted Srila Prabhupada as our Shiksha Guru. And that's why we can put the Gaudiya tilak. So Guru Prabhupada becomes the Shiksha Guru. And Srila Prabhupada is Shiksha Guru, he is Jagat Guru. So then we can do. Hope that makes sense. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Right in the lecture. About Advaita. Again, everything is non-dualism. Non-dualism. Shiva worshippers follow Advaita. The Vaishnava are following Vishnu following follow Advaita. How come this word got turned to here? Because we are on Shiva. Yes. Shripad Adi Shankaracharya, who is none other than Bhagwan Shankar, he explained the philosophy of Advaita, which means Sarvam Khalidam Brahma. Everything is ultimately coming from Param Brahma. And then Shripad Ramanujacharya came, and Shripad Ramanujacharya taught Vishishta Advaitavad. That yes, everything is coming from Brahman, but still there is Bhagwan and there is Das. That difference is there. And then Shripad Madhvacharya came, Puri, and he preached Dvaitavad. That no, there is Jagdish and there is Jiv, two entities, they are not one. And then Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, and we are in the Sampradaya of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Sri Chaitanya, the Gaudiya Sampradaya. So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, 500 years ago, and he is Krishna avatar, Namo Mahavadanyaya, Krishna Prema Pradayate, Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gaura Tvisenamaha. He is Krishna, who came as Krishna Chaitanya. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that Shripad Adi Shankaracharya is correct, Shripad Ramanujacharya is correct, Shripad Madhvacharya is also correct, and he synthesized everything and gave the philosophy of Achintya Bhed Abhed. Achintya Bhed Abhed Tattva is very simple. It means that Bhagwan, Jagadish, and Jivatma, they are same because both are Sachidananda, both are Chinmay, both are spiritual. But at the same time, Bhagwan is Vibhu and the Jiva is Anu. We are very small and Bhagwan is very big. Just like a drop from the Pacific Ocean has the same quality as the entire water of the Pacific Ocean. The pH will be same, the salt content will be same, the water content, fluidity, liquidity, density, everything will be same. A drop of the ocean water and the whole ocean water, same. Temperature will be same. Chemical composition will be same. At the same time, the drop doesn't have coral. The drop doesn't have blue whale. The drop doesn't have big ships. So there's a difference between the drop and the ocean. Ocean is very big. The drop qualitatively it is same, but quantitatively it is different. Same, different. Bhed, abhed. So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that the Jivatma and the Paramatma, they have similarity. Both are spiritual, both are eternal. Ajo nitya shashvata yam puranena hanya manya hanya sharire. They are similar, but at the same time, the Paramatma is Maya. He is the Lord of Maya. Maya Dakshana Pakrati Sueda Sacharacharam. Mameva Prapadete Maya Metam Tarantite. So by surrendering to Bhagwan, we can become free from Maya because Bhagwan is Mayesh. He is the Lord of Maya. Whereas we are Maya Adhi. We are overcome by Maya right now. Bhagwan never comes under Maya. Bhagwan orders Maya. In Dasham Skanda of Srimad Bhagavatam, Lord Krishna tells Durga Devi, go and transfer Baldev from the womb of Devaki to the womb of Rohini. Go. And she obediently does that. So Krishna, Bhagwan, is Mayesh. He is the Lord of Maya, whereas the Jiva can be under the control of Maya. But if the Jiva takes shelter of Krishna, Daiviyesha Gunamai Mama Maya Duratyaya. But Mamevaya Prapatyante Maya Metam Tarantite. But if the Jiva takes shelter of Jagadish, then the Jiva also becomes Mayatit. He goes beyond Maya. Mamchayo Vyabhicharena Bhakti Yogena Sevate Sa Gunan Savatitayakan Brahma Bhuyaya. So we can attain the Brahman platform by taking shelter of Krishna. But Krishna never has to take shelter of anybody. He is always controller. So we can become godly, we cannot become God. So the Jiva is different from Paramatma. Atma is different from Paramatma because Paramatma is always perfect, complete, Om Purnamada Purnamidam. But the Jiva can sometimes be under Maya, sometimes be under Krishna, under Bhagavan, depending whose shelter it takes. Krishna bhuliya se jeev, anadi bahirmukh, ataiva maya kare deha samsar dukh. When we turn away from Krishna, Maya gives us dukh. But when we turn towards Krishna, Krishna Surya Sama Maya hai andhakar, jahan Krishna taha nahi Maya radhika. Jahan Krishna taha nahi Maya radhika. If we take shelter of Krishna, then we will not be touched by Maya. So what is the similarity? The Atma is spiritual, Paramatma is spiritual. What is the difference? That Paramatma is always perfect and complete, Om Purnamada Purnamidam, and the Jiva, Prakriti Sthani Karshati. We are struggling in Prakriti. So this is the difference, and there is sameness also. This is called Achintya, means difficult to understand. Achintya, Bhed, there is difference. Abhed, and non-difference. This is the philosophy taught by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Mahaprabhu said that Srimad Adi Shankaracharya is actually Bhagwan. He is Lord Shiva. He is Shankar Bhagwan. And therefore we call him Acharya. We don't say Shankar. We say Shripad Adi Shankar Acharya. He is Acharya. And in Padma Puran, Prabhuji, in Padma Puran, there is a shlok where Shankar Bhagwan tells Varanana, Parvati Devi, something very beautiful. Would you like to hear? Shankar Bhagwan tells Parvati in Sri Padma Puran that Mayavadam asat shastram prapannam bauddham uchyate mayaiva vihitam devi kalau brahmana murtina. That, oh Devi, oh Parvati Devi, Mayavad means this Advaitavad. Mayavadam asat shastram. It is actually asat shastra because it doesn't directly talk about bhakti. It is asat shastra and prachannam bauddham uchyate. It is very similar to Buddhism. Buddhism says that nirvana, everything is ultimately destroyed, everything is zero, void. Whereas the Advaitavad says everything is one. Sarvam Khalidam Brahma, everything is one. That is called Nirvisheshwar. That there is no two. Nirvishesh, there is no variety, there is one, plus Brahma. Brahma Satyam, Jagat Mithya. So that is called Nirvisheshwar. Shankar Bhagavan is saying this Mayavad or Nirvisheshwar it is actually Buddhism only. But Buddhism says everything is zero, we are saying everything is one. Binary numbers, 0 and 1. He said Prachandam Bauddham Uchyate, it is Buddhism only, and I will come to preach it in a covered form. Mayaiva Vihitam Devi, I will preach it. Kalau Brahman Murtina. In Kali Yuga, I will come in the form of Brahman and preach this Shastra means in the form of Adi Shankaracharya. So Lord Shankaracharya is predicted in Padma Puran. So there was a purpose. What happened was, originally there are the Vedic civilization. Vedic civilization, when it is misinterpreted and misused, then what was happening was, people were taking the excuse of performing yajna, animal sacrifice, on the pretext of eating meat and making money. This was happening. Therefore, Lord Krishna came as Lord Buddha, and he said, "Stop all this violence. Stop all." No, but Vedas say Ashwamedha Yajna, go. No, forget the Vedas. Ahimsa paramo dharma. Be peaceful. Be non-violent. So Lord Buddha came. He rejected the Vedas and said, "First you become non-violent. You are so fallen. You are using Vedas to eat meat. First of all, you stop. Veda, don't talk about Veda. You are not qualified for Vedas. First you become a human being. First become non-violent." That was Lord Buddha. Then Sripad Adi Shankaracharya came. His purpose was to re-establish the Vedas. So he came and said, "No, no, no. What do you mean forget the Vedas? Of course, Vedas are important." And he taught Vedas in a way that they will develop faith in Vedas. But they are not ready for bhakti yet. See how Radha Montessori. First there is kindergarten. Then there is first grade, second grade, third grade. Sequentially, step by step, the student advances. So when people were so degraded at the beginning of Kali Yuga that they were misusing Vedas to eat meat, slaughtering animals left, right, center, first they were told become non-violent. Like I'm a doctor. So when a patient comes to me, two patients come to me. One patient is smoking 5 cigarettes every day. One patient is smoking pack a day. Pack a day is 20 cigarettes. First patient will come, five cigarettes. Stop. Stop cigarettes completely. Pack a day, patient comes. Can you cut it down to 10 cigarettes? Okay, okay, doctor. They go in the waiting area. They talk to each other. What did doctor tell you? Doctor told me don't smoke. What did doctor tell you? Dr. Deshmukh told me I can smoke 10 cigarettes. Both are right, but there's a purpose. This fellow is ready to quit. This fellow is not ready to quit. So similarly, from meat eaters, first become vegetarian, Buddhism. Now you start studying Vedas. Understand what is Brahman. Sripad Shankaracharya. Then the Vaishnava Acharyas came, Sripad Ramanujacharya, and they taught us about Lakshmi Narayan worship in awe and reverence. Then came Sripad Madhvacharya. Now, higher than Vaikuntha, you worship Krishna. Because Krishna is to Bhagwan Swayam. All the avatars are coming from Krishna. Ramadi Murtishu Kala Niyamena Krishna Nanavatar Akaroda Bhuvaneshu Kintu Krishna Swayam Samabhavat Parama Pumanyo Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajan. Ishwara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarva Karana Karana. Sripad Madhvacharya gave Krishna Bhakti. Sripad Ramanujacharya gave Lakshmi Narayan, Sitaram. Sripad Madhvacharya gave Krishna Bhakti, but Aishwarya Dwarka. Dwarka Bhav he gave mainly. Sripad Madhvacharya with awe and reverence. And then came Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he gave Vrindavan, Vraj Bhakti, where the bhakti is so high that you forget that Krishna is God. Mora Putra, Mora Pati, Mora Sakha. You start considering Krishna a friend, he is my son. Hey, he's a butter thief. Catch him. Narayan will never steal butter. So that is a very high level of prem where Krishna says, okay, now you are such an advanced devotee, now we are friends. Now, no bhakta, no das, now you are Sakha. Now we'll sit and eat together. We will graze the cow. We will become Dhasitaram. We will hold the tail of the cows and we will do skiing in the cow dung. Now you cannot imagine Lord Ramchandra or Lord Narayan doing that. Or Bhadraneshwar taking a stick and tying up Damodar for breaking butter pot, just binding him, Damodar. And you cannot bind Lord Narsimha. So that is the Aishwarya Bhav. This is the Madhurya Prem Bhav of Vrindavan. And this Vrajras is the highest. But to go from eating meat to entering Vrindavan, it's a journey. First grade, second grade, third, middle school, high school, PhD, then you come here. So it's a sequence. And it was a grand plan of Bhagavan. How from Gautam Buddha to Sripad Adi Shankaracharya to Sripad Ramanujacharya to Sripad Madhvacharya to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I hope that helps. Hare Krishna. You have a question? Tad vidhi pranipatena. Any question?
in his last scripture, he
Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam. Shankar Sir also gave, Sripad Shankaracharya.
his last scripture, he asked everyone to turn to Govind.
Therefore, she's called better half. Very good. Yes, sir.
The yugas are degrading, but our bhakti is going to PhD level.
Very good. Yes. See, when a child is having all the facilities, then the parents will hold the child to a very high standard. But if a child has some challenges, then the parents will make it very easy. For example, if you have a 10-year-old child and you have a 5-year-old child and you have a 1-year-old child, the 10-year-old child, you will expect you do your own laundry, you help me in the kitchen. You better put the dishes in the dishwasher. Don't leave them in the sink. You will tell the 10-year-old. You will not tell that to the 1-year-old. Bacha, chota hai, is small. We are telling people. Krishna is very kind. A 1-year-old child just said, Baba, Baba. We say, video, video, video. He said, Mama. He said, Baba. If a 10-year-old does that, you say, oh, what are you talking? Talk properly. Isn't it? So if Satyu, people they used to live for 100,000 years. Vishwamitra Muni did tapasya for 60,000 years. So they were held to very high standards. We are Kaliyug people. Krishna bada dayaman. Krishna is very merciful. He said, Baba, Kalaya dosha nidharajan, astiyo eka mahan guna, kirtana deva Krishna se mukta sangha param bhaja. You just chant Krishna, Krishna, I will give you param gati. Don't worry. You tell you people you cannot do anything. You are like a 1-year-old child. You do Baba, 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 and we will give you full credit. We will put you on YouTube. Very good. Srila Prabhupada ki
Jai.
Thank you so much, Prabhu. A wonderful class. And actually, even the questions were answered very